Hey gun people, Mr. F&H back at it again. Thought I'd make a quick video discussing some different muzzle brake options, at least the ones that I have actual personal experience with. So as you can see before you, I've got a Norinco Mac 90. It's a pre-ban. God, that was $1,000 back in the day during the Clinton era assault weapons ban. Put a few mods on it since then. It's got the parabellum armament. Rail, you can see, replaced the dust cover. I think that got bought out by Texas Weapon Systems, and that was probably a good thing because mine hasn't exactly held zero. You see there's no optic up on it right now, but looks cool. That's what matters, right folks? Let's see, it's got the Midwest Industries rail on it. Quad rail, that's pretty outdated now because all the cool kids do M-lock, or if you like dicks on your rails, key mod. Just kidding guys, if you like key mod, I'm not gonna, just a good joke. But so you can see on this Mac 90, somebody's modded it. They put the side folder on there. Let's see if I can get zoomed in here, guys. I'm working with a new camera, so forgive me, this is me. We're working on this together. Oh, there we go. So somebody's put a side folder on it. Put the little wussy pad on there. I'm probably going to take that off pretty soon. Not something I need. Let's see, Hogue grip on it. And it's got the stock Norinco trigger in it. Those triggers are freaking awesome if you ever come across one of these. That's the Polish 30-round mag on it, parkerized. You can pick those up at akbuilder.com. It's ak-builder.com. I think those run about $14-15 a mag. Pretty good deal in my opinion. See if I can zoom in on that, show you the quality of them. I would say definitely good to very good condition on those for that price. And I've been shooting them off and on. They work really well. See, here's the meat and potatoes of the video I wanted to make. So this is the muzzle brake that I bought off of eBay. This has been 2-3 years ago from a long defunct company. Don't ask me to recall the name, but as you can see, it's got 3 side ports on each side. And I was told when I took a AK-47 class back in 2016 with Regular Guy LLC, I was told that this was probably the loudest brake at the class. And let's see if I can walk the camera around and show you both sides of it, guys, without messing this up too bad. Okay. So there you go. You can see it's got, I don't know, 6 or 8 ports on the top, plus another 2 angled ports that you can see there. So, and then it's pinned all the way around because these Mac 90s didn't have threaded barrels, at least not this one. This is the 94 model, so it's just a 94, or excuse me, it's just called the Mac 90 Sporter. But give you a quick view of these muzzle brakes, and then I'll spin you back around here. So that's one option. If you have a Mac 90, do some searching around. Maybe you get lucky like I did. Find you a muzzle brake. Now, this was supposed to be a slip-on brake, but let you in on a secret. My good buddy Jim, you guys have probably, if you follow the channel, I've got a video up called Jim Shoots the Chris Vector. Just a great guy. He's a veteran. Thank you for your service, Jim, if you're watching. But he was nice enough to help me out. When I got this brake, the inner diameter of it was smaller than the outer diameter of my barrel. Really cool guy. He used his lathe, got that opened up for me, slips on, threaded those set screws in. I know I've damaged my barrel forever, but it's okay. It's a tool. I wanted this on there. I didn't want to thread the barrel. And you know what? It's never moved on me or anything, so I'm really happy with it. But all in all, super cool rifle. Like I said, I've had this thing for well over a decade now. That was actually my first rifle, believe it or not. So thanks ATF for letting me have that rifle. I love it. Let's see, I was going to make another point here. Well, moving on. So as you can see, the next rifle we've got in there is an AKM65 side folder. That's a home-built rifle, so that's why the receiver looks like hell, because I've just painted it with some barbecue kettle paint, and I can't even remember if I scuffed it up first. Stock handguard. Let's see if I can zoom in on this guy for you. There you go. So this is got an MC Warrior thread adapter that's 14 by 1 left hand that adapts over to a 5/8 by 24. That's the 308 size threading. And then this is a 308 flash suppressor made by SilencerCo, excuse me, and I believe it's called their Spec War. I wish I'd clocked that a little bit better. This has been drilled and pinned and welded. So this was actually a 14-inch, or I believe a 14.5-inch build, something like that, or 14.7. That, trust me, it's up to US code now. That was a pain in the ass to make sure that this build went together as a rifle and not an SBR. I was trying to hurry and rush it and get this thing built for that class I took in 16, and it was a nightmare. I've still got a few issues jamming with this gun, but nothing like it was back in 16. And oddly enough, it may all be due to the mags I was running. Magpul mags do not run in that gun. Magpul mag runs fine in the other two rifles, but not the center one. It only like surplus mags is what I've noticed so far. Let's see. And then the third one, this is a Hungarian AMD brake, and I've been told by guys that that is the loudest, most effective brake that you can get, and I believe that's only about 14 bucks on AK-Builder. Once again, last time I looked. And so let's see, I'll do a drive-by here. There is the PSAK-47 GB2. This is not the newest Liberty model, it's the older model. Zhukov stock, Magpul grip on that guy. The other two have Hogues, if I didn't mention that. The Zhukov long fore end, which I don't recommend. I like it for the added space, but loss of accuracy, since it's not a free float barrel, is kind of alarming, so don't cut your handguard retainer off just yet if you really like the accuracy you're getting out of your AK. Let's see. Well, I've got you here. I'll show off. These are a couple of, I believe these were Chinese Norinco pre-band magazines, a couple of 30 rounders you can see there. And the reason I think they're Chinese Norincos, I'll move the camera around here, are actually what they call spineless mags. So it's kind of interesting. You can see that they just have that weird rolled portion on them. These mags, definitely to me, they seem like Chinese mags because the quality is there, the finish is perfect. I mean, it's odd, and oddly enough, just happened to be in a small little town called Odessa, Missouri. Stopped in at Odessa Gun and Pawn, and they had a stack of mags, and I said, "Hey guy, how much for the mags?" And the guy was pretty much asleep at the wheel, slumped over his computer, fucking with Facebook or something, and he just, 10 bucks. I said, 10 bucks for all the mags? He said, just 10 bucks, and just freaking kind of blew me off. He was a nice guy, but he was busy, obviously. He just said 10 bucks, 10 bucks. So I said, sure, I'll start picking through your mags here. And I picked out all the nicest mags, you know, all the ones that looked like they weren't beat to hell and back. But, you know, 10 bucks is a fair price for surplus mags. He had some polymer ones too, and I left those there. And I took all the steel mags, you know, paid him cash money, and he was happy, I was happy, and went on my way. And next thing I know, I realized, hey, these are different than the others, and I started looking into it. Hell, those mags on Gunbroker were listed for 50 bucks a piece, so kind of blew me away. And then let's see, the last thing I'll show you is, hell, these are a pretty good deal right now. AK-Builder.com, once again, they've got these German rain pouches, and I mean, just look at the condition. You can see there's a little bit of condition issue, but overall, not really. These are pretty much unissued, and that is a really nice pouch. And hell, they were charging like $5 for those. So you know, you just really can't beat those deals. 10 bucks for mags. You know, like I said, $5 for these mag pouches. They're basically giving this stuff away while we're in the golden age of guns, guys. But like I said, I just thought I'd make a quick video showing off some AKs. A little Gorn for you today. Went over some muzzle brakes. Let's see, quick in case I missed something. You know, going from this first one that's a Mac 90 to the middle one that's a AMD to the last one that's the GB2 PSA build. So on the Mac 90, I absolutely love that brake. It is super effective. I can shoot super freaking fast. That flash suppressor, I do not recommend if you're doing this for an AK. Definitely go with the muzzle brake, because that gun has some hella muzzle rise. Doesn't have a lot of kick, but the muzzle rise is insane on that gun. It's very hard to control under rapid fire. And then the last one there, the Palmetto AK in the background, that is a super effective break. I'm talking I could shoot really, really fast. Now the only problem with either of those breaks you see on top or bottom, the amount of concussion that, so if you've got any friendlies around you in the area, you're going to be shooting inside the home, I don't know if I'd recommend that so much, but you know what, if you have some ears close by, some protective earphones, and keep those with your home defense rifle if you're going to be running a break like that. But they're absolutely effective, guys. Like I said, I've been needing to show this thing off for a while. I promised a fellow before I even had a gun channel that I think I told him that would be one of the first films that I ever made. One of the first videos I ever recorded, guys. So, all right, well, hey, thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll catch you next time.